Hello guys, in today's tutorial I'll be crocheting this really cute cat beanie. Okay, in order to make this very cute cat beanie, you'll be needing the measurement for the circumference of your head. So if you don't know how to take the measurement, not to worry, I'll be leaving a guide on the screen. This is not mine. I actually got it from Pinterest and I think it's really helpful. If you don't have a tape, you can still make this. I'll be leaving a measurement guide for you to work with. Or maybe you're making it for someone that's not with you, someone that's not close to you, or you're making it for a client. Now, let's get into the tutorial. Now you're going to loosen up your last stitch like this. So you have 2 loops on your hook. Now go in with your secondary color, yarn over, pull through like so. So now you can tie this up to kind of make this secure before you continue. Then chain up 2 and turn your work. So now we're going to do the same thing that we did in row 2 for row 3, which is to make double crochets in each stitch till we get to the end of the row. Now you're going to turn your work, insert your hook into the very first stitch and make a slip stitch. Now go into the double crochet stitch and into this chain 2 that you have on the other side and make a slip stitch. So now this is done randomly like I said earlier, but just try and make sure you have 2 slip stitches in each row. So now repeat for the other side as well. Go into the 2 chains you made here and the double crochet and make a slip stitch. So once you've done this, we'll now stitch up the side. So we're going to chain up 1. Now insert your hook into the first double crochet you have on the side, then look for the first double crochet on the side as well and insert your hook in it. Now make a slip stitch. Now in the next stitch you're going to do the same thing. Insert your hook in here and in the next stitch on the other side, insert your hook, yarn over and make a slip stitch. Now in the next stitch do the same, insert your hook in here and insert your hook in here and make a slip stitch. So you're now going to do this till you get to the very last stitch, the very last 2 stitches on each side. So now I have 4 stitches remaining. That's 2 on this side, 2 on this side. So I'm just going to go in to the next stitch and make a slip stitch. Now into the last 2 stitches, that's here and here. It's kind of hard to identify sometimes, but try to get into both of them, or you can just use your darning needle. So chain 1 and cut. So now let's go back to the black and white beanie. Next step now is to make our ear flaps. So to do this, you have to divide the total number of stitches that you have. So if you remember, I did a total of 58 stitches. You might have higher stitches or lesser stitches than I have. So you're going to divide that by 2 so you can get to the middle of this work, or you eyeball it. So what I like to do is I look for where I slip stitched my work, and I just insert my hook into that slip stitch. So once I'm done with that, I'll count 29 stitches. That is half of my stitches for the row, and skip that and make my other ear flap on the 38th stitch. And why that is so is because this slip stitch that I am making my first chain from does not count as a stitch. So if you do it that way, you would notice that you're still getting an equal amount of stitch for the front and for the back of the beanie. So let's start with the first ear flap. So now I'd advise that you wear this on your head as you're making your chains, so you can know how long you want your chain to be for your ear flap. If you want it to be shorter than mine or you want it to be longer than mine, you can do whatever you want to do with this pattern. So I'm done making my chains for this side, and I did a total of 40 chains. So now chain up one and cut 3 yarn. Now we're going to go ahead and repeat the same for this side. I'm going to attach my yarn in the last chain that we made. You can start from any of your ear flap, doesn't really matter. And in here, I'm going to chain up 3, and make a double crochet in that very same stitch. Then go ahead and make another double crochet. Once you're done with this, you're going to go ahead and place 1 double crochet in each of the chains that you made for your ear flap. So now I've worked my way up from here to the corner where we attached our yarn. So now you're just going to flip your work in whatever direction you started from, and you're going to skip where you attached your ear flap, that's chain here, and the next stitch make a double crochet. So now keep making double crochets in each stitch till you get to where you made your chains on the other side. So I've worked my way from here, and I'm now at the side close to where I did the chains. So just go into the next double crochet and start making double crochets in each of the chains till you get to the very last chain where you would place 3 double crochets. Now at the last chain here, I'm going to make 3 double crochets like we did on the other side in here. Then turn my work and make 1 double crochet in each of those chains till I get to the very corner like we did for the other side as well. So now we're going to do the same thing we did here. That's to make 1 double crochet in each stitch till we get to the side. Then you make 1 double crochet in each of those chain space and slip stitch in here, chain 1 and cut. So that's it for this beanie. Just go ahead and hide your loose ends, and I'll meet you guys when I'm done